love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker tried to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams.
Bro, you smashing a lot.
I start licking my lip. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshkash gooshmash. You gave me the ooshkash muaf. The smooshmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gave me the ooshkash muash. I love it, yo. I love it. You gave me the ooshkash muash.
And
Orlando Brown just dropped a bomb that's got everyone talking. He claims some big-name rappers tied to Diddy tried to pay him off to keep quiet about what went down at Diddy's parties. Instead of taking the money, Orlando says he went straight to the feds, and now he might testify against Diddy in court. A while back, Orlando's wild story resurfaced online. He shocked people by saying Diddy gave him the gosh mash, his over-the-top way of describing an unwanted sexual encounter. He even joked about calling it the GAC 3000. At first, fans dismissed it as Orlando being, well, Orlando. But when you line up his story with similar claims from others, like rapper Lil Rod, who also said Diddy preyed on young artists, it starts to feel less crazy and more like a pattern. Then Orlando turned up the heat. He said he made love to Drake and Busta Rhymes too, names that have long faced quiet rumors. He laughed through the details, but the point stuck. Diddy wasn't the only star with secret hookups. Even Busta's ex-bodyguard came forward saying Busta paid to have gay men in his VIP section, picking out one young lawyer to hang out close by. Another YouTuber told a story about Busta grabbing his hand at a club and escorting him into the VIP, offering him a spot at the table. It sounds like a Hollywood soap, but it gets darker. Orlando says Diddy threatened his life after those interviews. "Diddy's trying to kill me," he said, naming familiar industry faces he believes backed the threats. "No matter how many times you try to scare me, it won't work." This all comes at a crucial moment in Diddy's federal trial. His star witness just vanished. Rumor is someone from Diddy's circle scared her off. Now prosecutors are desperately hoping Orlando will testify. They think his stories could show a pattern of powerful men abusing their fame to exploit young talent. Of course, Orlando's past struggles, legal troubles, and a stint in rehab make some doubt his claims. He's been open about his addiction and mental health battles, even insisting he was Michael Jackson's son on Dr. Phil. But when survivors speak out, therapy experts say it can be part of healing. Orlando's candor, however odd, could be exactly what prosecutors need if other witnesses stay silent. Diddy's team denies everything. They call Orlando's stories lies and plan to challenge his credibility in court. But once a judge allows his testimony, audiences will decide. Is Orlando a troublemaker or a brave whistleblower? Either way, one thing's clear. This scandal isn't fading fast. As Diddy's trial unfolds, more secrets might come out. And if Orlando does step up to the stand, we'll finally see whether these explosive claims hold up under oath. What a tea. Do you think, can Orlando's voice bring Diddy down, or will it all collapse without solid proof? Let us know in the comments. Here's what the prosecutors say happened, explained plainly. From about 2009 through 2018, and then again into 2024, Sean Diddy Combs allegedly ran a disturbing scheme. They claim he targeted women and sometimes men, using his power and money to force them into sex shows he called freak-offs. These events weren't spontaneous fun. According to the court papers, Diddy and people working for him invited performers to fly in from all over the country, and even overseas, promising career help, covering rent, or paying big fees. Once they arrived, however, any refusal to take part meant threats, loss of money, career sabotage, or even violence. The indictment makes clear that many victims did not want to be involved. It says Diddy used intimidation, fraud, and outright force to coerce them. Then, after coercing these women and men into participating, he would pay them, or claim they volunteered, so he could argue they were just being compensated professionals, not victims. One high-profile example is singer Cassie. She went public in 2023 with stories of Diddy's bad behavior, but prosecutors say he ignored her allegations and kept organizing these freak-offs right up until the day his home was raided. In legal language, the government charged him with recruiting, transporting, and exploiting people for commercial sex acts, knowing, indeed, intending, that fraud, threats, or force would be the tools to get them there. Because these crimes cross state lines, federal law kicks in, and the penalties are severe. Now the feds aren't just asking for prison time, they're seeking to seize all the money and property tied to these alleged crimes. That could include his stake in bad boy records, real estate holdings, luxury cars, anything they can link back to proceeds from this criminal enterprise. Their case relies on several women who were set to testify. But in a dramatic twist, just as jury selection began, one key witness, identified only as V3 in the papers, vanished. Prosecutors told the judge they can't reach her counsel and don't know if she'll show up. It's a huge blow, because her story was supposed to detail how Diddy's threats trapped her into doing things she never wanted. With that gap, Orlando Brown's voice has taken on new importance. Known more for his own legal troubles, Orlando has said publicly that Diddy used his fame to exploit him sexually. While many dismissed Orlando's tales as wild, prosecutors now see him as a potential replacement witness, someone who can testify about Diddy's broader pattern of taking advantage of vulnerable people. Of course, Orlando's past runs with the law and struggles with addiction make him a controversial figure, but in cases of abuse, even imperfect people can shed light on powerful offenders. If Orlando testifies under oath, his words could be what holds this case together. Meanwhile, Diddy's team is desperately challenging every claim, calling the allegations lies and attacking witnesses' credibility. But once a judge allows these stories into evidence, it's up to the jury and the public to decide who to believe. So here's where we stand. A music mogul faces charges that he pressured dozens into exploitative sex shows. Key witnesses have gone missing. Prosecutors want all his ill-gotten gains. And a former child star turned out to be a surprising hopeful for the prosecution. What do you think? Is this just another celebrity scandal? Or have the courts finally caught up to someone who used fame as a weapon? Let me know your thoughts below. Tools.